Hello everyone, how are you doing? Happy Friday. I'm sure you guys are having an amazing day. So today is Janmashtami day as well. I'm sure you guys would have celebrated the festival. So good. In fact, I had a wonderful celebration today. And yeah, we are in the house series already. In fact, we started a different houses in Vedic astrology. So in your birth chart, you should be having 12 compartments. I'm sure you guys will be having your own birth chart with you. If not, you guys can just collect with me, okay? If you guys can write to astro@vedicastrosats.com, I could be able to send you guys a report and all that. So we already started with our house series. So yesterday we discussed about the first house in Vedic astrology. So today we'll talk about the second house. Okay. So what exactly is second house? Second house is all about the wealth. How much of wealth accumulation that you can able to do in this life, and how what is the source of income. Like ideally, how you guys can able to save the money. And second house talks about hi Savaya, thanks for joining. Hi Amarkan, thanks for joining. Yeah. Okay. So second house talks about eyes, basically your eyes in your body. Okay. And also second house talks about the speech. Second house talks about your lifestyle. Second house talks about the support from your friends and the society. Okay. Second house talks about the wealth. Especially the wealth profile can be seen from the second house and the 11th house. Second house especially talks about your ancestral property, how much you can able to your property from your ancestors, and how you can able to save the money in this life, how the source of income derives can be seen from the second house. Okay, so second house is basically we will give prominence for the wealth profile. If at all to gauge whether this person is really successful in terms of finances, we'll be seeing the second as well as 11th house. Both the houses should be stronger. Second house talks about how much you can able to save. 11th house talks about your incoming gains, incoming flow of cash, your hopes and wishes. Okay, let's see different kinds of planets sitting in the second house, and I will tell you about what is that prediction. Okay, and I can see a couple of guys join. Hi Lavanya, thanks for joining. Hi Naman Srivatsav, thanks for joining. I can see Naman joins to almost all my live videos. Thanks Naman for showing interest in astrology. Okay, fine. Let's talk about the different planets in second house. Okay, let's say Sun is ruling your second house. Let's say Sun has taken up the lordship, as well as Sun is sitting in your second house. This person, sorry, I'm sorry. So this person ideally makes money through power by exhibiting his power and authority, because Sun is basically the planet of power, planet of authority. So this guy excels well in the politics, in the government sector, as well as the family business or father's business. And father will be acting as a great support in increasing the finances of this person. Okay, Sun is all about excelling well in the government sector. Okay, and let's say if you have Moon in the second house. Okay, Moon in the second house makes this person very friendly, and also very mingling in nature. This person able to mingle with a lot of people. He'll be having a very cheerful voice. Okay, he can able to attract the audience with a great voice. And this person can able to make money through the traveling industry. See, if he's working in the traveling industry, where in which the work involves him to travel from one place to other place, he will make a great amount of money. And also this person excel well in the liquid based business, anything like oils, or cool drinks, or any kind of thing. The liquid based business, this guy will be making very good money. And also something to do with the hospitality and hotel management, like restaurant business, food industry. Okay, all these industries he can make very good money. And also exports and imports as well. And also the people who are reading the newspapers, news readers, journalists. Okay, all from all from this all happens if at all you have a Moon as a lordship for your second house, as well as Moon in the second house. Check your reports, which planet is sitting in your second house, and which planet is ruling your second house, and what are the aspects it's showing. Okay, I'm talking about the strong planets only. I'm not talking about the weaker side of the planets. If the planet goes weaker state, then they'll be so. 1 minute, I'll talk about that, Savia. So do you, I believe, amazing voice and communication. I guess I have Moon Mingling guy. Hi Satish. Hi Nagula. Thanks for joining. Hi Santosh Kumar Siadri. Thanks for joining. Okay, so that's all about the moon. Moon is all about the transferable kind of jobs will be suitable for these guys, and they really excel well in this kind of industries. Okay, let's talk about Mars. Mars is all about exhibiting your courage, bravery, and this person works very well in the defense department, like police. Okay, like exhibiting the power again, similar like your sun. Okay, Mars, the people who's having Mars in the second house. Mars is acting as a lord of the second house. They excel well in the technology industry because technology is being ruled by Mars. Okay, so these guys excel well in the technology industry, and also missionary industry, engineering industry, like engineering, architects, contractors. Okay, and also they, as I told, these guys excel well in the defense industry, and also energy, iron, utilities. Okay, mining industries, all these kind of industries, this person excel very well. If at all Mars is ruling your second house, and Mars is sitting in the second house without any malefic aspects from Rahu and Ketu. Okay, please observe that whatever I'm telling to you, it's all about the strong planet sitting in your horoscope. I'm not talking the weaker side of the planet. Okay, if at all, let's say Rahu sees the Mars or Ketu is watching your Mars, then the prediction will totally changes. Okay, so that's how it is. And let's say Mercury is ruling your second house. Let's say Mercury is basically acting as a lord of your second house, and Mercury is sitting in the second house. This person excel well in the business. This person is full of ideas. He's having very good calculative mind. He can able to derive the strategies. He can able to come up with the new strategies for the complex problems. He can able to find the solutions for the complex businesses. Okay, this guy will be excelling well in the any kind of business that he starts, because Mercury is considered as planet of business. Okay, and this person can make money through out of his communication. Okay, through his communication itself he can able to make money, because Mercury is a planet of communication, intelligence, creativity. Okay, by exhibiting all these kind of qualities he can make money. Okay, and some of the professions which Sage Parashara is saying, this guy can able to excel well in the real estate business as well, because for real estate again the Karaka is Mercury. Okay, and also Mars for that matter. If at all the person having Mars and Mercury, these guys can make very well in the real estate business, and also teaching. Okay, anything that deals with the intellect. Okay, that like accounting, like finances, business management, mathematics, communication. Okay, all these kind of things, all these parameters pertains to planet Mercury. Okay, this guy excel well in this kind of industries. And let's say Jupiter is ruling your second house. Let's say second house lord is Jupiter, or second house is Jupiter have occupied your second house. Jupiter is all about optimism. Okay, Jupiter is all about optimism, providing the positivity to the person. Okay, Jupiter is all about the knowledge, wisdom. So these guys excel well in the educational sector, like acting as a principals to the school, or acting as a professors to the educational institutions, the coaching centers, acting as a guide, acting as a mentor to somebody, like life skills trainer. Okay, psychologist, psychiatrist. Okay, somebody who does the counseling, marriage counselors. Okay, all those people emerge from having the Jupiter in the second house, as well as Jupiter is acting as a lord of second house. And also people who is having Jupiter in the second house, these people will be getting a lot of gains from their ancestors as well. These guys have the blessing of getting the ancestral property without any issues. Okay, that's what happens when Jupiter is occupying your second house. And let's say Venus is occupying your second house. Okay, Venus is acting as a lord of your second house. Okay, this person is very friendly, same like moon, because Venus is again a benefic planet, same like moon. So this guy have a very cheerful voice. So these guys can excel well in the HR industry, human resources, hospitality. Okay, like hotel management, serving anybody, like showing the care and all that. So like kidsy cares and all that. Some of the kids, they'll be appointing in some kind of kidsy cares and all that. And also these people excel in the jewelry industry, the gold jewelry industry, and also the finance industry, any kind of banking industry, banking, finance, all this. Because Karaka for wealth is basically Venus, and Venus himself sitting in the second house, and second house talks about your lifestyle and the wealth. So Venus sitting in the second house is really great blessing, because this person ideally borns in a very rich family. They comes from the very royal families. In fact, sometimes these guys doesn't need to even work or think about making money. Okay, that kind of placement it happens, provided Venus should not be afflicted by Rahu and Ketu. Okay, otherwise the prediction will totally changes. Okay, and Venus should not be afflicted by Jupiter, because Jupiter and Venus are basically enemies to each other. So we need to see all these kind of aspects before coming into the conclusion. Okay, I'm just telling the placement of Venus. And also any kind of cosmetic and beauty industry, also these guys can make a lot of money, like spa, saloon. Okay, and also the share market, because something to do with dealing with all the money transactions, and the construction industry also, constructing apartments. Okay, builders, for all these guys, Venus should be very stronger, in fact. Okay, second house talks about totally wealth and lifestyle, your speech. Okay, and this person will really speak so well, actually. You'll be totally attached to his the communication and all that. They don't like to hurt anybody. In fact, they ensure the environment is very friendly and cool in nature. Okay, that's what is the great asset for these people. These people becomes a great communicators as well, because Venus has been friendly with Mercury as well as Saturn. Okay, so all the qualities of Mercury and Saturn, also this guy will be getting the blessing. Okay, hi Yogesh, thanks for joining. Hi Bhumit, thanks for joining. And let's say Saturn is sitting in the second house. Okay, you guys all know Saturn is basically a malefic planet. Okay, and Saturn sitting in the second house, and also Saturn is considered as a planet of delays. So this person will be successful only after the age of 35. Only after the age of 35, these guys can able to save a lot of money. Until 35, there'll be a lot of struggle with regards to saving of the money, because it comes with a delay. It comes with a lot of hardship. After you undergoing a lot of life lessons, then Saturn will start showering his blessings. Okay, Saturn is a planet of delay. And also the people who is having Saturn in the second house, these people, the way of talking will be little bit of hurtful, little bit, how can I say, a little bit harsh in nature, I can say. They're very direct. At the same time, that directness will even hurt some people as well. Okay, so that's what happens if at all you have Saturn in the second house. And Saturn works very well in the service based industry, when you are working under somebody. And also, most of the times, these people will be doing the routine jobs. For example, you might have seen some people working in the same domain, same kind of projects, and same kind of technology, doing the same thing again and again without any kind of learning. That kind of things happens when you have Saturn in the second house. And also second house talks about a part of childhood as well, from 11 to 20 years. So this person would have undergone a lot of problems, or he would have undergone a lot of hardship in the childhood as well. Okay, that will teach him, that will make him more matured in terms of making money. It will teach you the value of money. Okay, so after the age of 32 to 35, he'll be making a lot of money. And Saturn works very well if at all, Saturn gives a lot of money if at all this person is working in the foreign lands. Okay, because foreign lands is in what? Second house talks about your homeland as well. So Saturn sitting in the second house, it will take you away from the homeland. So this person excel very well when he goes away from the homeland. That is, if he excel well in the foreign based countries and all that, he should cross the borders, or he should be away from the homeland, from the place where he born. Then he will be getting the very good name, fame, and reputation and everything. Okay, let's say Rahu will be sitting in the second house. Rahu is acting as a lord of, in fact, Rahu and Ketu doesn't have lordship. Let's say Rahu is sitting in the second house, immediately we'll be having Ketu in the eighth house. Okay, so this person excel well in the secret agent industry, for example, the detectives. Okay, TV, photography, printing, publishing, acting. Okay, these are all terms by Rahu. These are all ruled by Rahu basically. Something, the globalization, something taking ahead from the place where he is actually doing, like graphic designers. Okay, and also computer industry as well, because Rahu is nothing but a computers. Okay, Rahu having the capability of amplifying anything, whichever the planet is sitting, he will be amplifying that energy. Let's say he's sitting with Mars, he will amplify the Mars energy. If you're sitting with Mercury, he'll be amplifying the Mercury's energy. It's like that. Okay, these guys excel well in the TV, cinema industry, like as I mentioned, printing and publishing, and also computer-based industry. Any software-related companies, these guys will excel well, and also photography industry, photography as well, publishing, and also event management. Okay, and also transport industry as well. All these industries has been ruled by planet Rahu. this guy makes a lot of money, and if at all he be doing in this kind of career. Let's say Ketu is in your second house. Okay, what will happen? Rahu will be in the eighth house. Second house talks about the speech, as I mentioned. So this person speaks little bit harsh again. Okay, Ketu in the second house, this person sometimes he will not speak at all. If at all, if he opens his mouth, it will be little harsh in nature. Okay, it's not something that you can really feel like listening to it. It's like that. Okay, these guys are very direct in nature, and at the same time, Ketu in the second house brings you your money, at the same time brings you a lot of hardship as well. It's a combination of both. And these guys excel well if at all they are into the law industry, like a lawyer, judge. And also, Ketu is all about research. He can able to think out of the box. So these guys can work well in the as a surgeons in the medical industry. He can become a great doctor. Okay, because something to do with the investigation and all this kind of roles, Ketu works so well. Okay, and also something to do service to the humanity. For example, some people will start religious institutions. Okay, so most importantly, Ketu should be stronger in their horoscope. Otherwise it's very difficult to uplift their own start their religious institutions and all that. Okay, and also these guys excel well in the healing industry also. You might have come across some people who do healing and all that. Okay, Ketu should be stronger in their horoscope in the second house, without any without any aspect from Saturn or Mercury or from Mars. Then Ketu will be starts giving his blessings. He's capable of giving a lot of money through all these sources. And occult senses as well, something to do with tantric practices, all those kind of things, Ketu should be stronger. Okay, something to do with religion, healing, medical, pharma, chemicals. Okay, all these industries, this person excels so well. Okay, so that's about all the planets in the second house. And most importantly, how we can come into the conclusion is we have to see the overall horoscope. It's not just the planet. I have just told which planet will give what is the significance, but what are the prediction will be changes if at all the second house lord or second house planet is being afflicted by its enemy planets or by aspects. So aspects, enemy planets, monitoring into your second house matters a lot. Let's say, for example, as I told, for the moon ruling your second house, and second house is acting as a lord, moon is acting as a lord of second house, and Rahu is watching moon, then the prediction totally changes. So this person, from from the cheerful person, he'll become very tough person, adamancy, because Rahu is all about providing the adamant nature, very stubborn nature. These people will become very stubborn. Okay, so all those kind of things will happen depending upon the planetary position in your birth chart. So that's why it is very important to analyze overall planets, overall houses in your birth chart, and give you a final prediction. Okay, so second house is all about the wealth profile, speech, lifestyle, support from the friends and society. Okay, depending upon the planet sitting, but depending upon the aspects it is receiving by the second planet, second house planet, your prediction will vary. Okay, so that's it from my side for today. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can put it in the comments box. I love to answer for that. If you guys need my one-on-one consultation, I'm always available for you guys. And by the way, until September 5th, I'm totally full with the consultations one-on-one. So if at all you guys are booking for one-on-one consultation from today, I'll be able to provide you the schedule only after September 5th. Until September 5th, I'm already full. Okay, per day I'm taking only 3 consultations, because at least each one-on-one consultation is going for an 1 hour of discussion. In fact, yesterday I've done to one of the client, it went on for 2.5 hours, because that person is very curious to know astrology. He's having great belief on astrology, so he was very much inspired by my videos and all that. So, and he has been following up to for the consultation almost for a week. So I have to spend long time with him explaining about the logic that is being applied in astrology. So my way of giving the consultation is not just a prediction. I will even tell you why I'm giving that prediction, and also I'll show you astrologically why that prediction has come up for you guys, so that tomorrow when you see the report, you guys should not need me at all. You guys can able to refer your own report, and you can able to analyze what gonna be happening in next 5 years, what gonna be happening next 10 years. Okay, what is your Ketu Mahadasha giving, what is your Rahu Mahadasha giving, what is your Venus Antradasha is giving. Okay, if you refer to your Vimshotri Dasha table, it will tell you overall picture about the planetary position, planetary rulership across each years. In that way, you can able to predict the events, and most importantly, I'll be doing the SWOT analysis. One unique thing about my consultations is I'll do the SWOT analysis. I'll be telling you what are your strengths based on the planetary position, what are your weaknesses on which you can work upon it, and what are your opportunities from which you can explore and make money out of it, and finally what are your threats. Threats is something because of the past life deeds karma. That threat would have been in your horoscope in the form of negative planets or evil planets, for which you need to take a divine help to do the remedies to ease out from those problems. Okay, that also will be discussed in your consultation. It will be very broad. In fact, the 680 rupees which you guys are giving for one-on-one consultation is very, very much worth. You guys will definitely feel after the consultation. And that's it from my side for today. And really nice speaking to you guys on the second house. Second house is very important because it talks about your financial profile. So it is very much needed for you guys to energize your second house by doing certain kind of remedies to the planet sitting. Okay, watch your planet, which planet is sitting in your second house. Do and replay this video, and you can even check about how is your wealth profile based upon the analysis I have been given. And again, make sure that the planet is not afflicted with any kind of malefics like Rahu, Ketu, Saturn. Otherwise, the prediction totally changes. Okay, that's when you guys need an astrologer to totally analyze your birth chart and can provide you the final prediction. Okay, and that's it from my side for today. And really nice talking to you guys, and all the best. And see you tomorrow on the third house in Vedic astrology. Okay, bye for now.